Mobile watching us back, Ube President Teddy. Ube Quaco President, whom I meet Chemu, Hona President Nigu, Konakodio, and Mumu, Jimmy Formocasi, Jimmy, they be unable to see a papa Mufiti and collaborate. You two so on by the sea, and Mumu, yeah, Jimmy, me see. Okay.
Make it so fun to Mano. Nasa Otu Manua. Otu Bawumia. We kiss not to mana. No, go sit down and my bosom noa. A yemi and moon near to Abamano. And to opus, any son as Yamana pussing down my bosom. And to be a yet by Jim, I will need by Bumi or Kiss no Cassory. And yet will be a Cassory. Will need by more Cassory be a better American, as I said. So I said, bosom body and your menso, men to man. Because bosom no opposite dama, bosomana, a yamino me a no kiss on me, bosom it matuaman. Ni for it matuaman, be a pen as a bit matuaman. But what was some Yankopon would do Yankopon sing nipa. I would do Yankopon so sing any pebiana as a party piano. You don't have to vote for him because some one the promises and so any campaign of our that's fair enough because Obi Ashanas. Obia Ghanaian Confor, Malam, or so for one wine, Obia Shoman Penias, or Penishubia, or Bomani Subia Benyan in San Modi. But going for an assistant to make a pledge and promises to him that I'm going to build a house for these evil adults. And I said, this, you're not a mimic kids of one. Yeah, Nakupa Semino, and then go. Okay, Matthias. And the 42, Isaiah. Obi entry 42 Isaiah verse number 8. Can verse 8 and 9 na hwade. So be say say wo to abama obi a okoboso so deni yakopade.
Me see Bawumia muba una wanu dede ye mesin toilet ye mesin to uhini apai say cry ye di konsu abo apai wasia ana ye mesin toilet muba mo chinya si back obe president edi obe kwakodi president wo ma me twemu ko ohona president.
Yo, Abusia, you know the name already. Papa Ghana, Dr. Ren, Busia Onya Baswa. Now was subscribing to my YouTube channel, Dr. Ren TV. If you've not followed me on a YouTuber, Dr. Ren TV, you call our videos in the baby, I will teach you a political program, a very educative program. I will over TikTok and so me mamunya namo akwaba. And I be komo. Npp Delegates atwaba Mahmoud Bawumia as a year womo Flagbearer ahead of 2028 general election. What are the people saying? What are Ghanaians saying about the election of a year? A friend is saying Mahmoud Bawumia as a year the Npp a year presidential candidate for 2028. Yebekwa kwa kutie nsem ne bi. Na me wia me nso me de masem ayeden atuja o eye TikTok now per se obeka wadwene efa Bawumia de no a I will give you the audience 1 minute 2 minutes obeka wasem wia na wasi the money perform so aba. This is an interactive year program. You know the name, all right? It's D Sexy D Ren Dr. Ren aka Papa Ghana. Your favorite, your best. Odias here. Wouldn't me that? Me in Sampano na ere. Me deba. Me in Sampano so enya bro say dia. Let's just say. Me di yopo dia na Ghana for kanfa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho. Kwa go yi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Ensembe nkwa na Ghana for kan dia nkwa na Ghana for kafa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho. Yentie ensem ni bi. But then before then no. Minu ya ocha me kofi ne jingle o ye ma me o se me mama Ghana fo yina na muntie ai yeti that's all forever if you say hey the month of love. Why they pay me Valentine's Day, why they pay me she has what it takes. Oh, baby, oh, this is your best time talk show. It's time talk. It's time talk. It's time talk. The month of love. This month was a month I woke me papa and month we na the G woman. I sound so
Wait, let me find the right words. Brilliant and meticulous. Truly exceptional. The voice of insight and precision. Yeah, that would do. Join Dr. Ren, your most qualified broadcaster, as she brings you the facts that matter, from current affairs to fact-finding socio-political news. Get the real stories behind the headlines. Bold, sharp, and uncompromising. Tune in every Monday to Wednesday from 5 to 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know the name Dr. Randy Sexy. This is the news. What are Ghanaians saying after the election of Mahmoud Bawumia? Ghana for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But then you know, winning me. That's all.
Wait, let me find the right words. Brilliant and meticulous. Truly exceptional. The voice of insight and precision. Yeah, that would do.
That's right.
Join Dr. Ren, your most qualified broadcaster, as she brings you the facts that matter, from current affairs to fact-finding socio-political news. Get the real stories behind the headlines. Bold, sharp, and uncompromising. Tune in every Monday to...
So that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, Makacho, good evening, Lady Chan. Good evening, all of you watching me on TikTok. Good evening, everyone watching me on YouTube. If you've not subscribed to the channel, Dr. NTV, let's build a family together. Let's subscribe, and then you make it all the numbers. Ura Romson Coxon, Kodie, Michia Munina. Now, Yakoto Abanewi, what are Ghanaians saying? Ghana for a friend is a Npp Delegates. Akotoaba, a friend is saying Mahmoud Bawumia. Na na Ghana for a kanfa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho. Yebekwa kwa kutie ensemwa Ghana for eka. Yentie bi ewa what Ghanaians are saying about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Yentie ensemno cause ensemno dos. Yebekwa kwa kutie. Yentie.
No nye news bia because obia o Ghana bi odi politics e bia nim second dey Japan dey. Omo ntoma no. Yes, and that's omo mpeno. Delegate for ne dey omo akodi sika dey beto ama Bawumia but omo na omo nto aba ni bi no. And the pecking in Japan, but I'm to a benefit. When I am a kai, where the Omaka fear delegates. Stick up one, I am Mr. Sticker, in Shiasu constituency. Sticker dear Canadian Japan, Chia, Rini, I say sticker, the constituency Canadian Japan, Lucy, the whole MP. We'll put you say, I'm just a Kayako parliamentary candidate, or mobile to a bar, or I have a Lusu. Because the constituency, one piece, Kranut me will do a more, and Farmer Canadian Japan. That is a next election, but Umia too. Kiti Kennedy the end news. Kennedy will lose the mianam so be lose. The empire me one say, Omabana sum dreamlem. No showdown, memo showdown way anti Kennedy nka, ya anti Bawumianka, ya anti Tokwebianka. Peaceful election. And the Babo Ghana police in Swaba, so almost break my pa. Because police station be able police 70, 50, 20. Assume you come on. It's lose where they perfect lose. Kennedy Japan and him so be lose. Because election I qua.
We Amaru Shako, ono what Chena Jene Efa delegate about to nom kotuye. What was Yenti?
Executives Nina support we are one. We have to Christo Bakra Belus. So for Air Benadie, but it's all Shankomwa. No present election be any Ghana air cotua, Yankopon Cassatis of Bia. Election be any Yassi. I Yankopon Becas and software, Weber, ni candidate. So I've been what, and it's all this action with him. What you ma oh ye, and in your ma obey and a many part to Obama. Sets of be some shall come and ye yachem and no clubianim. So for and come share and reflect to elections. So it is software Bernard Bianos, maybe this on also Canadian. Bawumia, we need to Bawumia and yet training here because there are Mahamaya near money economy, economy, Madia. It's $1 10 cedi, petrol 9 cedi. They were economy, economy, America or Ghana idea.
Bawumia any dear Juma. That's what you're Juma then. But Kennedy here. And Kennedy now he said me chance Kennedy Baba Bekase or support him. Because Kennedy has said me at Bawumia a liar. Last year to Baba said Bawumia a money $800 million for bribe. He said what check Ghana for so a liar. He said to me yes so could Bawumia for saying Santo Obama Bawumia my president. And a peaceful election. Kennedy the Obian so belus that a young one. Delegates no more that wa usika kaka no ma die di no ma to atia. Eti congratulations to Mahmudu Bawumia. Ye twen 2028. Ye twen says obetime wini a. Na the Japan
Eti Amaru so edie no what are the other people saying? Edie na manfo ka fa ho 7 de amanfo Ghana fo bebre no an no mo keka o masem. Eti entie what other Ghanaians and so ka fa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia entie.
Said you bring Bawumia, you go to opposition. You are bringing back Bawumia. Let me tell you, and I'm saying it with authority, Bawumia would never, ever be president in Ghana here. Never. He came to destroy the MPP, just like his father destroyed UP. He has destroyed MPP. And that's the end. I'm telling you.
What was the basis for saying he won't be president of Ghana?
I am telling you. Do you want me to tell you something?
Tell me.
We are 75% of Christians. Muslims are 14%. The other religion is the other 11. So let me tell you something. When you go with the other, what the other religion, when they talk or say, so from there, they join the Christians.
Okay.
So I'll tell you something. Christian right now is what, 11, or maybe I'll just cut a 6 plus 75, which is 81. There's no way anywhere in this world that majority will let a minority lead. And if you let a minority, I'll give you an example. Just go to the parliament. Is it possible that the majority there will let a minority lead them? It's a question. It's a simple question.
Is it about religion basis for?
But let me tell you, everywhere in this world, everywhere, you cannot go to a Muslim land and you Christian tell them you want to lead them. They will cut off your tongue. You see, that's what they don't understand. We don't have a problem with any Muslim. We don't. But they won't. I'm telling you. I told them last time. I said,
my minister, ubeko Muslim for krom say Muslim for leader. And I think a lot of Muslims are attacking Mami way. So Mami way asama okano a very stupid, a silly statement coming from Muslim people. But let me be honest with you. What the woman is saying is true. It is the truth. You will not get a Christian that will lead a Muslim nation. You won't get it. Does it mean say Muslim 4 times a Christo 4? No. Does it mean say Ghana so a Christo 4 times Muslim 4? No. But that is the truth. Truth always will hurt. It is not. It doesn't mean say Mamino Sebio or your Kwasia and or your Jimmy 4. And no grand no oka. No grand no oka no soon say Ghana a Christo 4 times a yen cramo 4. And I say cramo 4 so time a Christo 4. Let's be honest and let's be truthful. Oko a United Arab Emirates, enya dia ombefa eye o Christo ni Sebio amanaiden edi womanim. These are truth. And in Ghana, who doesn't know? So religion plays a part in our election. Who doesn't know? It takes people who hallucinate. Say, oh, religion doesn't play part in Ghana. A friend is saying politics. It does play part. So please, it is the truth. It is up to for the candidate, our Muslim, to prove people say, Sebio, he can do the job. But what the woman is saying, so attacking, it means you don't even understand and you don't even know the realities. The realities on the ground is that Ghanaian Christians have not come to the age and stage to make a Muslim a leader. Maybe in the next 50, 100 years. Maybe. And that is the truth. What do you say? Look, for instance, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo was interviewed somewhere in Europe. Say, Ghana for NG Trumu and Other no munji see the Ghanaian electorate has not come to the understanding. Say Sebio obeji trumu de atum. What you say? The truth is say until people get conscientized to understand. If people does not understand that, but that is the truth. Who call the villages? Who call the cities? Who call the districts? Ghana ni no time Muslim ni in time Christo ni. But se inkramoni ni be di Christo ni no so de. O Christo ni be to amade oye Christo ni. These are the truth. These are the gospel truth. The fact is that we support to Bawumia or MPP ni no person be president ni nkyere say Ghana Christopher nyina nkotoma inkramoni no. Una wo support no una wo MPP ni. Ana wo de inkramoni aba say Ghana for enkonkoto ne so aba. A Christopher dodo no maka no. Won be ba beto ama no. It is up to you. When did religion become a political issue in Ghana? It has always been a political issue, unless you don't follow Ghana politics. Why do you Sadia? You will not see it. Religion has always played a part in our politics. That is the more reason why in Tia, Ghanaian people, when they are going to vote, take a friend is saying concerns from pastors, concerns from bishops, concerns from their friends, a religious head, as to where they want to vote, as to where the vote should go, unless you have not followed Ghana politics. What they are saying, if you follow Ghana politics, religion has always played a part in Ghana politics. As simple as that. What they are saying, Editi, there's a lot of research about Ghana politics and religion. You can Google and you can research, and you can learn from it. What do I say? There is a lot. Mehunu said there are a lot of people who are Bawumia people from MPP, and to them they think the way a delegate for Kotwaba ama Bawumiano automatically Ghana Christopher Betwaba ama. The 2024 election was a typical example. Ghanaian Christians did not majority of them did not vote for him. What you say? So that is these are things look, you don't need rocket science. You need to research, you need to learn, you need to seek more knowledge. You can read about politics and religion, how it plays part in Ghana politics. Unless you don't want to learn, unless you don't want to research. What do you say? Maybe my point in say, today Ghana Christians have not come to the terms to make a Muslim their leader. As simple as that. As simple as that. Or say, bro, are you an NDC man? I can be NDC, CPP. It is up to me. It is also your choice to follow whoever, anything. Or they say, it is also your choice to follow whoever you want to. People need to understand. Or they say, it will take time. Let me give you an example. Many years ago, here in Great Britain, in 1910, a man and a man, was an abomination in this country. Was an abomination in the United Kingdom. In 1920, Beda was an abomination in UK. Obanu Obabeda Wukruma was an abomination in UK. Today, in 2026, is it an abomination in UK? No. Today, Bema any Bema betimi aware. Bema ni Bema betimi aye the other. Otiase, it is not an abomination. But almost 100 years ago, it was an abomination. So the same thing in Ghana currently, Christians will not vote for a Muslim. These are something that you don't need to come and fight and insult the woman because wachrena jene. So who did he say Christians can vote? Now we are Bawumia follower. You have to work hard for him to convince the Christians why they should not vote for a Christian, a friend is saying, a candidate, but rather they should vote for a Muslim candidate. It is up to you to do the work. But it stands today. Christians will go and vote for. They are Christian. They will not vote for Muslim. That is it. Gospel truth. It has nothing to do. Say Ghanaian Christians hate Muslims or Ghanaian Muslims hate Christians. As simple as that. Ontiasia, the sea is there, go and burn it. Now, Yantuas Niente, the Ghana phony be
Bawumia. You go to Muslim last.
Okay, where's you say that?
See Bawumia muba una wanu dede ye be sin toilet ye be sin to uhini apai se cry ye di konsu abo apai kwasia ana ye be sin toilet muba mo tinya si ba ko be president edi ube kwa kodi president o ma metwemu ko ohona president ni gu kona kodi ho muamu jimi fomu ka se jimi de bia na ebe jimi osisi ye papa no mu fiti en collaborate ye YouTube so ba mu ba be sisi muamu ma ye
Iti obisu adwen chira wa chire me chira what Ghanaians are saying after a year friend DJ Postman I greet you bro the Ghana for account omo Npp delegates akoto abase Bawumia na ye omo leader. This is what Ghanaians are saying after Ghana for the omo kano eni aha eti yenko we mesre mo mudi mo audios neighbor no the Ghana for Kano, me, I'm just letting you know what Ghanaians are saying. Yanko ni
see about say about no, yan two men this MPP. Ya to my Ghana. The American Temase. She say no about my room, no now by what I just say. Oh, and this MPP now be Jimmy Wababo. See about yan 20 or ya to the bow. So I tell you, to the bow, ya to the bow, yan 20 hours. So I know I said, the best Suama Wangasano, Obiama Baba. So I tell you, Bawumia no once abani atoya no. Ya to abono. So I tell you, see abani antuma and this MPP. Ube international ba say, uwa numnu botomu kwa abani ba to the abo. It end this wabano. The ma to bo no the ko fie na wabano. Wa kwa hospital akwa sa no nkuro no. O make sure say ni nkotwa no be kata ni nyina so. Nya so no su bejimi, sa the MPP ejimi ami ato abo mo na. Sa no se be to abo no. Sa na so magane yete.
It is a youth na a while do. Yanko tie the youth ni bi emu so kafa Bawumia to amato amano delegate for akoto aba Bawumia no delegate for Kano omo do makoto aba omo Bawumia the Ghana for so kan na media mebo edema ono mebo ama nkakra nkrasa mebo ama
omo ha omo Mahama ninya campaign Mahama ninya campaign oya campaign say on gather boys nyina ka straight na say chirabosom oh papa no obi abu shedi bia say Bawumia mema mo ha mo kra omo lusu complete now be call Bahama fie no abo hanki fita left and right.
Abdullah, I will see you are just ignorant. You yourself, the north is full of Muslims, so they are not Ghanaians. We Mabia, we Nentrinam, Jimmy away Jimmy. When I guess a nordness ninja nipa, we Jimmy ama. Ye ka semo mamibia kana semoa, Nentrinam so abijina Mabia. Kona ko penden twi bi na kokonye wo mo neja Jimmy, you know. Nordness ye Ghanaians. That is what we are talking about. What you see now. Young Koya Nimna Yentia the Ghana for Ghana for what's it? I'm not school to the Macabama. What is free? Yes, I'm going to go to one mouse and go to your school fees in one bank.
Bring Bawumia. You go to position.
Hey,
you are bringing back Bawumia. Let me tell you, and I'm saying it with authority.
Okay.
Bawumia would never, ever be president in Ghana here.
Hey,
never. He came to destroy Victoria, the MPP, just like his father destroyed UP. He has
Lawrence Yabo, CNDC is doing this, and a time will come they will present a Muslim. If they present a Muslim and Christians will not vote for him, they will not vote for him. It doesn't matter. NDC can bring a Muslim, and if Christians decide say I want to Manua, they will not vote for him. And the Christians have the numbers. And politics is about numbers. Democracy is numbers. That is why you can see a foolish man can become an MP. That is it. So democracy is about numbers. And if the numbers decide that they will vote for this person, the numbers will vote for the person. Period. It doesn't matter whether MPP or NDC. It's numbers. Democracy is numbers. So that is why when the candidate TB bar, you look at the candidate that you think say many Ghanaians can vote for. That is democracy. And that is why Plato, Ekache say, ebedu bi ebinin kwasiafo na ebedi o man so. Because in Plato's wisdom, Plato can say democracy is about numbers. It's not about quality. Democracy, Plato made it point. These are the people who brought democracy to the world. When we talk about the Socrates, the Aristotles, almost free Greece, no, this is the reason why they were telling us about democracy, dangers of democracy. That democracy, numbers, and the people don't understand. And that's why Plato in his book, he says, years to come, foolish people, armed robbers, cocaine dealers, criminals will be leading nations. Because it's about the numbers. So if we are talking about the numbers, you present the people that the numbers will vote for. And that is the reason why they delegates for to Abama Bawumia, because delegate for Nusu say Bawumia huye na kono. Simple as that. This is democracy. Democracy is also expensive. People must research and put away sentiments and learn. That's it. That is how the world is all about. Democracy year pre. And if Shatawale decide to contest election as an MP, what ABI friend is saying, ododio, and answer or decide so contesting for election, people will vote for him. Is it because he's the brightest? No, it's because his fan base are there. They can decide, let's vote for Shatawale. That's it. That is why you see this man, Asante Achim, Central also, this South also, the people decided to vote for him. It is about the numbers. What they say, simple numbers decide. Democracy. People have to know. Democracy is the rule of the dead. Those people who wrote the book many years, and we are practicing their friend is Omadwini. Now, young Koyanim, other people, woman so answer more mashe, but we dear, I know a ship, we know. I know a shit, but my boy saying, "I'm going to gun any mamba," and yet because almost a bit children. And what Jimmy for 32%, the vote to my we. I quite Jimmy for where to my Batrasso said, $1 wajuma, but your mamma Batrasso on $1 wajuma, Bawumia, when you stop on titty. Bawumia won't see a good VM. We are no issue. But my boy, Jimmy, who see what you are about yet? No, Quasia, Wama Kufada Pampaye. I could find it to say, Wurama, I will bet Jimmy or Chroma. I will see him dollar wajuma, one to me yet. Until now, my Juma Papa, what my Jim Papa, and I don't know Jimmy Sano. I don't know Jimmy Sano. Wait, I'm friendly Peter Paradise. Or a gun any, my boy. I can't jam say my member. And they are young as a phobic woman. Why you want him to so full bit? Or see, all this is illiteracy. We be honest and say, when you are gun any or your illiteracy or your illiterator, a dear no why the abuano. A dear no I bind the buyer or ya the buano. Honestly, a gun any, una who calls to cool be it woo chrawagede, one also chranagin. You think that Ghana is only for the elite? More because a Ghana no your woman calls school quad the own. Honestly, a gun any or chranagine, maninchre, or fui, who goes school say no, or drying. Why you will see a guab one thing to say, Petre, Avatar said, Jane, who are Juma. And a majo mama, no dollar no, we are Bawumia quasium penny papa. Bawumia, we are quasium penny papa. We are Jimmy papa. But cast of Nientia, a yawu, una wama, a 2 forcing, a fixed $1. Bawumia, what to say conco? What to say conco? Quasium penny. Nkwasia for the wabo na se ne ba ya Ghana for betima jiwa tumuno ene ne asamono agime for the wabade agime for no omo de wabade na se ba ye ene na to force na wu ene na to force na wu ene na se runka tie wu ene na jura tara bra wu na nka wo ba o me kwasia mpanyi wabade Ghana so wo ba o mia ye penipa ye nyabi na ba o mia wo kwasi empanyine wa wonim hwe tale kwasi man wo be ma di Ghana so anya safo na ebu man no atofo sin ba ye nche yo nanso ye to atofo sin wane wo no Ghana fo sa atofo sin ye fe abranche na chere na adwene. You see, I have seen a lot of people who are very hypocrites. Ghana fo we bre ye nya adwem Where were Ghanaians when Donald Trump said Africa is a shithole? A lot of people are on this internet. Oh, as for me, I want opinions, not insult. Aboa, Ojai, we are hypocrite. You are the reason why you're African cousin. Let me tell you something here. Yeah? The insult is even small for many of these foolish politicians. I'm telling you. The best thing that has happened to this generation of Ghana is that people are venting out their frustration through insult. I'm telling you. That is the best. That is the least of it. Unim the intra. Unim the intra. Unim the intra. Abua. Abrantani insult no say kwata as why. Onusu yeme. So onusu odi matemu. Onusu di matem. So now somebody is insulting. You say you disagree. Now you are insulting me. Why? Because I told you how hypocritical these people are. Very foolish people. Let me tell you. The only thing that cancels insult on this earth are your results. Write it down and tell your children, tell your family members that you learn it from Dr. Ren. The only thing that cancels insult on this earth are your results. If you don't give the people results, you'll be insulted. And politicians think they can come in and then do anything anyhow and give any shabby, perform poorly, and Ghanaians should hail them. The days of time where you give poor performance and Ghanaians will hail you, And chamo, the least thing is the insult a Ghana for the mamo. A jara cry. Because you see, over in Europe, people kill when politicians disappoint. When politicians disappoint, you kum womo. Go to China and see politicians are kum womo because they disappointed the people. Go to Singapore and see the number of people are kum womo because they disappointed people. They disappointed citizens. Just recently, go to China, Minister for Agric, $3 million. Ya body to your kuno. You think politics is a game? That fools can come and then take over and then mismanage Ghana, and then people would die as a result of the mismanagement. Do you know people who die from the villages, districts, cities, and towns? Do you know because of politics in Ghana for Jack Womukuro Papa, Ebetna Obi Krom UK, Ebetna Obi Krom Europe, America, Emma a relationship, Obani Bema, etimi segregate. Because of Pasitna and interest will chantro. Do you know what politicians have done to the nation and to the black man and to the black woman? So when we come here, we talk. Don't come and think you think insult is the least among all for Ghanaian politicians. Yes. And we should thank God that these Gen Zs are not picking up gun to go after their homes, whether be it MPP or NDC. You should thank God. Because you see, what politicians have done to Ghana, you have no understanding. Look at Ken Ofori-Atta. After destroying Ghana's economy, and you think we should come here and then come and laugh at you? You think we should come here and laugh and smile? Or say, so NDC has developed Ghana. For Jimmy Yoko, if NDC did not develop Ghana, MPP came and have 8 years. What did you do to the people? If you thought NDC did something worse, you had 8 years. You should have punished them. You should have put them in jail. You should have imprisoned them if you love Ghana. This is what we are talking about. Look, let me tell you something. I don't care whether it is MPP or NDC. What I care is Ghana should become greater and compete on the world with countries like England, France, Germany. I don't care about whatever you think. What I can say, is Ghana going to have a friend, a leader that will transform the nation, and then Ghanaians will take joy, and so that they will not think about going to a friend, Libya, or going through the Mediterranean Sea just to get to Europe. This is what I care about. I don't care about MPP or NDC. Yes, but the truth is that this NDC under John Mahama are performing much better than what MPP promised Ghanaians. Oh, you don't know. So the insult is sakra. Insult ni sakra. Look at Ken Ofori-Atta destroy Ghana's economy. And now we call America. America. If American people destroy their economy, would Ken Ofori-Atta get a place to go and hide? If the people of America destroy their economy, If the people of America were greedy and then mismanaging the funds of the nation, the public funds, do you think Ken Ofori-Atta will run away and go and hide in America? You people should think. Since when did you see, say, ya to abambo, a American president be, we lose, we Ghana ba Africa, ebe hide? How many people? So you should thank Ghanaians, say, be omomamo jara. Omomamo, etufuabo. The insult, etufuabo. And nothing erases a insult unless you give the people results. And if you don't give the Ghanaian woman the results, if you don't give the Ghanaian man the results, if you don't give the people back home the results, the people will continuously insult you people. That is the gospel truth. How can a country that has gold, diamond, bauxite, manganese, the people are still suffering, and then they are going to a year through a year? A friend is saying this ordeal, this hardship, just to get to Mempendusa, just to get to Italy, just to get to France, just to get to a friend is saying Norway. Look at how cold Norway is, but the sons and daughters are getting there because of fake politicians. And you say they are saying Bawumia ya okwasientino. It is a big insult. Do you know what they did to the people of Ghana? Do you know that their bad governance alone destroyed the women, destroyed Ghanaians? Do you know that their bad governance, Emma, people went hungry? Do you know because of their bad, a friend is saying policies, amount for abre, ewu? You think people, you see, sometimes I have seen some Ghanaians, because some politicians sponsored their family to come to Europe. Politicians sponsored their family to travel abroad. So to them, everything about MPP is good. To them, everything about NDC is good. I am not that person. I own my own thought. I express it very well. What favors Ghanaians, I will amplify it. What is wrong, I will say it. Look, we are not joking. No. Building Ghana is not a joke. If you are not ready, and if you don't think, say, you want the best for the people, don't come and say I want to be president. Ask yourself what John Bawumia did for his northern brothers. Ask him. When he lied on radio, when he lied that he has built a friend is saying, Palugu Dam in the northern region, when he knew that it was a big fat lie. And you think we should come and praise Bawumia? Because what? Because of what? Because it's like MPP foolish delegates have gone to vote for him. Stupid delegates have gone to vote for Bawumia. So Dr. Ren, Makosuku, I should come and then praise him. Obi said, what about Mahama? You had 8 years as MPP, AG. Your 8 years, no? Mahama ye bonia, kamuchini tumu. You people should think. This equalization, we've gone past the equalization. Say, Yemekaso, and Mahama yebi, and intimates me, wait, Jimmy Papa. Or no, Ghanaians voted against him. You people must think about Ghana, not about individual. Think. People are dying because of a friend is a prostate cancer. Ken Ofori-Atta was the finance minister. He could not even build a hospital. But to me, I had the Asa Ghana for Mema Uminya prostate cancer. And we are here. And we Janice Woko America, Akosa no ni prostate cancer. Yare. And you think we should praise him? And you knew that your finance minister, our detention center, our America. And you knew the most powerful Ghanaian under Akufo-Addo. And you knew we've gone past this kind of equalization here and there. Masa, when you see me here, I'm not standing here because of a political party now. No. I have seen the struggle of Ghanaian women. I have seen the struggle of Ghanaian men. Maybe call Ghana maybe I'm a tie kokosra. Udi maybe I'm a tie ko. Tema station about 11 p.m., 12 p.m. Oko Ghana kona korewo. Kohe Ghana form ma omode da bontini. Omode da form. Omode da car kwan so. And you think I'll come here and then come and say Bawumia. 8 good years. What did the Bawumia did for the Kaya people? 8 years. He had 8 years. He was the vice president of the Republic of Ghana. You think vice president is a small name? Yamame kwai. Even we are yet na Ghana position. Yet me be jina etimi ya niyama de boy Ghana for. Yempa sebio Ghana ntua yeka ema yetekuni sempuampo. Yet me use a platform de boy Ghana for. Na ono. The northern region, they almost mean see the northern region. They can't even build factories and companies there. And you think people should come here and praise them because it's a Muslim? Do you know how many Muslims are in my family? My uncles are all Muslims. Bebre. Yeah? Obami Bwebusioma, Isaka, Moro, and your friend Seidu, Omdos, Mohammed, Omdos, Mebusium. Yes. Okay? So please, spare us this. Yenia Brio. We catch them 2000 and a friend is 18. Say Yenia Bre Papa to build a nation Ghana. Yenia Bre Papa. And building Ghana does not mean that we should come and koto and so politicians are omiye wudi forso. Okay? So these politicians omiye wudi forso. Look, and funny being. It's not funny again. If you think it's funny, then you are a big joke. Yes, because of a memo bondity, you jack your mind will be my so just to come and lie, deceit. Meanwhile, we have everything back home to prosper. Everything back home to prosper. Look at Norway. All that they have is oil. Go to Norway and see. Ya work, rana ye tiani sika, ye tiani yashano. Kona koshe. Somebody comes from the northern region. The obedi anything. Somebody comes from southern Ghana. The obedi adding. Meanwhile, or gold, or diamond, or bauxite, or manganese. Every time we are reciting it like a rhyme, like riddle. You're reciting. Huh? You're reciting it as if say, oh, Ghana, you will gold, you will cocoa. You're reciting, you will oil. You're reciting to say a poem. No, it should benefit the people. Go and see the number of people who don't have a place to lay their head back home. Kona Korean Kofua, Omunya Bebinda, ewo Ghana. Eda bonting. And so there was cement, there was clinker, there was anhia, there was bamboo, there was timber, and so Ghana ni akwada ko school what form. Huh? Ghana ni akwada ko school what form. Ni ye twa timber no, ni de abegu a friend is a contain ni a ship ko China. Not China 2020. The furniture industry gave them $50 billion. And you think people should come here? Look at the Japan deal. Look at now Bawumia no amudi na banokra. Look, I mean, yanko tia brantin. What can you answer sempa? Yintin. The only thing that cancels insult is results. If you are not ready, please get out of here and then find somewhere and go. I don't force people to follow me. Yintin.
Kana ni bi onim nyansa. Anyansa fo na ko to ma jomamo. E mo Jimmy for 32% na vote ma kwase we. Akwa Jimmy for we atima betena so say, wan tima nya dollar ho adwuma. Ba jomama betena so na onu ye dollar ho adwuma. Bawumia, wanim start ponchiti. Bawumia onsi egu wiem sa ponchiti. Ovesi ya Jimmy, onsi wadwuma pa oye na kwasia, wa ma kufado apampampaye. Akufado ni tete se nwura ma bua awo be Jimmy wo kromu a awo se wonim dollar ho adwuma wantimi anye nti na wonim adwuma papa obatima ya gidi papa ana na nam na Jimmy sa no ana na nam na Jimmy sa no and they yanya so fo bi bu man na why you wanim to so full biti why you won see egu abonten te sai pitre abatro se dian wo adwuma ana ma jomama ni dollar no uye Bawumia ye kwase mpanyini papa Bawumia uye kwase mpanyini papa uye Jimmy papa be kasam ne ntia eyawo una wama atofosen e fixe dollar Bawumia utise konko kwase mpanyini nkwasi afodi wa bawo na sene ebe ya Ghana fo betima jiwa tum no ene ni asam no ajimi fo ni de wa bade ajimi fo no omo de wa bade na se ebe ye ane na to force na wu ane na se run katie wu ane na jura bra wu na nka wo Bawumia kwase mpanyi wa bade Ghana so wo Bawumia ye penipa ye nyabi na Bawumia wo kwase mpanyini wa wonim hwee kwase man wo betima di Ghana so anyansa fo na ebu man no atofosin ba ya nche yo nanso ye to atofosin wane wo no Ghana fo sa atofosin ye fe.
Now you see, as someone a branch we kind, Obeka so a branch and would dear term na no wedding. Remember, write it down. Nakachira woma webusia for the only thing that cancels insult a result. And intina Ghana ni no oba brocha ope fight ebe British citizen. Uchantro a dada ebe British citizen because he wants to be part of a year country and Munyamu. That is the reason why the Ghanaian goes to America. Now police ni ebe chino anu Ghana winim the entra because on person beko back to Ghana. The only thing that cancels insult are results. And we have to tell the truth to politicians. Yes, we have to speak the truth to politicians. Look, some of us are sick and tired of this kind of a friend say hypocrisy. You should be decorous. You should be this. You should be that. Donald Trump said African is a shithole. Go there and fight him. If you have balls, what's America or seek Africa now if you want a shithole? Why are you not living the shithole? If you think Donald Trump is insulting you, hypocrites and parasites. Yentie de Bawumia kan ya abrantie we asem a wakan before no so. O Bawumia election time. Oso pe Ghana anybody. And obi busa wo say, Mr. President, ubetimi afixi Ghana problem a. Ada na won fixi ni sisi a. Bawumia koma answer or say na sa me fixi ni sisi a. Me ba power e na meye. Can you imagine asama Bawumia ka che Ghana for? Say me fixi problem ni nyina na say me ba na be president ya. Dia na me ba be me ni hwe ya me ba be. So people should die. Huh? People should die. Fix problems facing Ghanaians. Also, me fix it until you vote for me to become president. And this is here I am vote to no. What do I do now? What's who name sort of Ghana? What do you Such a person is a wicked man. It's like Obaba when Chanwa Kacha say, Dada, accommodate me. Osisa, accommodate. Okay, accommodate dia. The man say, Kona kwesi menta de bucket and ma the war FM say me wardrobe no kwesi ni nyina. Accommodate ni pana esa o man aduane no nya ahoden no. Osi me man aduane. Me man a task akwa yansa. How can you be wicked? A typical a friend is saying a person. I don't want to use other friends as adjectives. Very typical, wicked. What do you say? Margaret, for Jimmy free alcohol, insult, for Jimmy free alcohol. The only thing that cancels insult a result. Please, nobody is forcing anybody to be here. I don't force people to be here. You cannot come and tell me how I should run my program. Yeah. Because you be diagram. Look at the way ice at the Ghana for Mutia Bruchri. Omo born in say. Omo born in Nina say. So omo to quite echo pay Juma. Now can say Juma no Ghana and ka ice ebekwa kwa tata omo. Carry UK. Just yesterday as I say UK and Ghana for yachi omo edo good detention center. Enya good ye. You think you people think Anna inso massa get out of here. From kwase asem free anko. Uka se be so nyoma so. Yesu Kristo kra no Yesu Kristo kra no. O se ye ma enkofo eye friend saying ye mboa jimifo wo mo jimi mu. Uka se ba bedi agrana. Ye meso so musu bie mu ha o. Ye ni abreo. We want to build Ghana. Na ashe ye ni monyama madachi bi no. Ye mani ba wo mo so be ka say yes we build Ghana. Look, let me tell you something. Me busa me ho say inti Kwame Nkrumah time no. Factories and companies are building here. When Npp UP took over, they collapsed all the businesses and companies. Not Ghana, Nino Esenko, not Ghana. A year, Juma one a district, shoe factory. A year, friend is saying, tomato factory. A year, friend is saying, a year, corn big factory. You people think say, Sanka, mo boy now, kamo be share mukina, and ka Ghana Nino beko a year Gabon, akoye kakomu Juma. And ka Ghana ni be jane bushnya fo ekwa kwotena eye kodo so se onam Mediterranean Sea ni so okọ eye fa Lampedusa odinani kwokere eye Italy odinani kwokere Spain odinani kwakere a friend is saying eye France. The thing that the African man, the thing that the African woman go through just to be successful, just to have food to eat, and yet easy. Go to Libya and see how Ghanaians are suffering in Libya. Now, who sister will say, Mami Diatem, Libya and Ghana, which one is greener? Yeka greener pasture. Libya, yes, sir. So go and read about the books, The Alchemist. Go and read about books that the Flagbearers wrote about Libya. And from a crab, it is said, yes, you Edward to a year in Soshim near the year now. Go and see our brothers, our sisters that were supposed to live in Ghana. Because they are more bread with Libya. A dear entra. Because a crona a timono, and Quasiafobi de Sub Bawumia, and Quasiafobi de Sub a year Kufuadomo came to take over the nation and destroy Ghana. Now, Yakoka, Wabe Janabe said, your friend is saying, Yamas saw a year, Yambe crocro. Minia crocro time, ewa how. A crocro time be any day, any ya. Why? Messa wa. I, and the reasonable baby a corner. Yeni abrio, ya man Quasiafobi quine, and Momo Sissa Yeshebre. So clearly, let me tell you something, ye mu bi yeni abre. Na yeni ni bra abre ni ye beche chire o man no. Yeah. Ene oba UK. Mama nka se micho, ene wo UK krom ha. You see even when you become British citizen, wa be ye British citizen no kra. It me jo nkrata no kra free we simpamo. And you think we should not build our nation? These politicians, womo yare a mfa no be so ho yare. Politicians, womo yare a mfa no be so ho yare. Obokro no ni wie, o sei o man ni wie a, no wo yare wie a, waba UK abesa ne ho yare. Da ben na wote say UK Prime Minister akokolebusu okosa ne ho yare. Da ben na wote ye. Say UK Prime Minister akọ a friend say Ghana okosa ne ho yare. Da ben na wote say American Prime Minister wafa plane or say akodu a friend say hospital papa ben po na wo Ghana mombodi wakokuma si G okoye o si yansa ne ho yare. How many? Mibusamo. Mpo mu MPC kra mo no mo ti krom mpo. Omo mampo yare omo beso mbekọ kolebuni G. MP mpo a woto abama no a wo san like kogina awie mpo to abama no. Mibusamo DJ Postman. Mibusamo MP sa mo to abama a wo mpo. Wo mo yiri mpo yare akomase G mpo omo nko. MP sa mo to abadema a wo mo ministers a mo to abadema a wo mo. Omo yiri nyema omo di omo yiri no mo Ghana e mo fa yefunu wi a Ghana wo mpom be so mbewo no matena play mu so mo bra USA embe wo ba. They are telling you people, say you people are foolish and dumb. We are stupid. Na mo de mo mfata ene papa. Na mo fata ene ma fon. Na me busa wo fata bibi fon. Wo fata ade afon. Let's speak the truth to our people. Pempen was nipping. They are not better than us. Some of us sat in the same classroom from nursery to university. We sat there. We knew who they are, who they were. We knew. We saw them when they came from the villages of village. So we are not going to allow this kind of nonsense. Unye redia, go somewhere. Nakodi wagrobi we want to build a prosperous Ghana where Ghanaian people will be proud of holding their Ghanaian passport. Now, no, Enra. Mini akuma a friend is saying Lydia Forsen. If Linda na Lydia Forsen. Ababa we actress. Or say bra or bread or two kwanya just because o hold the Ghana passport. Atete. The entra. Who feel say passport no. A krona who free muban. The GP Lydia so thank you. GDP no papa. Enka ufa passport na utu kwanya. Enka uko ya near the stamp ne sim bang bang. But kwa America keke. Ye fefi weni echi. Ye biebie weni afefe wosi. All because you want to travel to America. Dear ya. Obrorina wo kompono. Enyasa ne humpo efesin wo. Enyasa ne humpo efesin. But ne nananoma bobra. Ahihye kuro. Aye wo man ni yi. Eni nti wo komu no. Yesusu se wo kwa wo ma. Eni nti hwede ya ye wo. Na nkwasiafo wenya tumi a. Omunye bibi nhye nipa tuntum animonyam no. Omonye no mahwia yesika keno foriata no wahwia sika no no de aba begu a friend say America na ene wombra ni kuro no a o se sabio ni kuro no o se ne magum no wombra o se womba o prefer American detention center than say o baba betena ni kuro Ghana no wada ni fie wo East Legon no what done if you know a walla Bonnie estate, no what done if you know a Wesley gone, or say a no a dino, or prefer to live in a cubicle. Or sorry, no part, name penny toilet in ye, the urine ni, and no wash a dia or name call for 10 at them and no pay. Let me tell you something. I gotta tell you frankly and bluntly, I'm not here to entertain any politician. I don't do that. Me, I don't do those things. I'm here for Ghana. What will give our people a year and munyam and a meshe. And ope. Bawumia na makoto abamamano. 8 good years. Na oka ensem fonwa. A year a friend say. A kufuado moye. No oka ubi. When Timian resign. When Timian ka say. As a Ghanaian. Jenanado eye Ghana fwe mempe. Itimin dinechi. And kaya what? An honor for him. A dear no washe we ask. A dear no washe. He should have been honorable to say, yes, Akufo-Addo appointed me to be the vice president. But baby ekono. Wanyan your money ye. Inti me resign. And the munyam sha and kebeba so. And so say, he was part, he was a mate. The all catcher me say, he was a mate. No, kaya ye ni sika. Ni di tuanika. Na kaya ye ni sika no di tuanika na ne yiri di akoto clay, no di abobon enim, no di top pons, no di abobon enim. And you think I should come and such a person, I should support him? No, please. Yapanwo. Even if John Mahama miss or ye be Bonia, I will not hide it. I will tell John Mahama. And that is the reason why Bessin John Mahama no. Washington in your ya or Boa Ghana amare dollar ne free 7 cedi, abedu 10 cedi. Because him say, why nyani year yemubino, we will come after him. Yensuro. We are here for Ghana and Ghana pe. Obana we will say it. Why we will say it. As for Mprekonua, Omo Npp Delegates, Momokoto Abamano, Yebeka Chiramo say, this man can never be the president of the Republic of Ghana. Ebi aji somebody call Sebiu, Npp. Constituency Amoto Abapa man. Ewa Ashanti region. Namuko the governor of Ashanti region. Simple as such. But to lead the entire nation Ghana, Mbano, Tofiakwa. Never ever again would we allow people Sebio Omundo or Mino, no Munitima Enfama or Mino to come and lead our nation Ghana. And then Ghana Brena those days no near Tiseo Bawumia a friend is saying if Mbobe Chantrono Emre Chemu na yedin nada near the Aba Anna the days of Peace FM na kokroko kwami sefa kan no abetena ho na wo keka nsem na no mu twantro na yayewe ne yayewe emre ne twem ene Mark Zongobek Zongo me shada am din ya me Zongobek ene YouTube Amada Roma ye beba be kan okona bibie Ghana fo ani. You don't need the Peace FM atrofo no Bawumia, he has distinction in telling lies or distinction in telling lies. He's suffering from pseudological fantastica, a medical term. Go and Google it, research it. What do you say? If I do all these things, if I do all these things, what will I do? If I come to power? Bawumia, say me yen nyoma we nyina awia de na me yentie asema ono kan.
Bed tax, e-levy, flat import duty, one-time tax amnesty, among others. If you really believe that that is what Ghana needs, why should we wait till you become the president and not implement it now? The why?
Muntie question a journalist bisano. When tie yemko back ni yemkuti. Netie a friend said Bawumia answer. I know his name is Mark Zuckerberg, but I call him Zongobek. Yeah, because with me I create a good platform. You
have promised abolishing bed tax, e-levy, flat import duty, one-time tax amnesty, among others. If you really believe that that is what Ghana needs, why should we wait till you become the president and not implement it now?
Journalists need to be such simple questions. Say, Also, per se, solve Ghana problem. Per se, Oboa Ghana. Ghana force betting tax in your ma higher a buyako. O can't buy him. So, would you sell bet me a year free wa? A buyer will come we. I then a won't boa. No one ye sa betting tax in sa your menina in few. Na Ghana for ya won't earn higher. I will see a moment tear dear Bawumia answer with the Ghana for Munti.
Don't I do it now? And why do I want to? I must have a manifesto. Otherwise, if I do everything now, if I could, what would I do when I come into office?
Or say, that's why your son, your my way, or buff power, I didn't obey. So, which means that deliberately, no, or Buama, you watch it, no, I solve a problem, kitty. We or we or nyan sebi di ma my Ghana. We or I been a pebi emao. Maybe so. Ladies and gentlemen, don't subscribe here to my YouTube channel. No, Dr. Rain TV. Kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel. Or TikTok and Zoom. Follow me. I speak the truth bluntly. Yanko yeni. Tie.
You have promised abolishing birth tax, e-levy, flat import duty, one-time tax amnesty, among others. If you really believe that that is what Ghana needs, why should we wait till you become the president and not implement it now?
But why don't I do it now? And why do I want to? I must have a manifesto. Otherwise, if I do everything now, if I could, what would I do when I come into office? I mean, how can you do everything now?
And you see, he's laughing. He thinks it's a joke. Politics is not a joke. Politics is not a game. Because it's about life and death. And kwani owu, iti owo sere no amanfo owu okolebu. Wo sere no amanfo ho kire wo ho. Iti enya asem sidie. Oti ase. Eye anibre so. Iti wo sere wan. Now tio, owie so a o be compare Mahama. Hi.
Even President Mahama, former president, who was president, I'm only vice president, but he was president. Why didn't he do everything then?
Asamu waka say, yamawu, asamu waka say, ubetimi aiden, eyi betting taxes are offering a nuisance a free war. And a journalist ibisa say, aden na wunye ni sisia. Afedi o say, anase Mahama kra no obey president kra. Oh no, when timi anye wo man ni. And intina Ghana for 8 years. So you see, why compare? That is, you see, the mistake many Ghanaians, especially the Npp delegates and political slaves, let me call them political slaves, say, they try to compare when and your man in weakness. But let me tell you, in life, you don't compare only in weakness. You can make comparison with a year based on strength. What you say? That is where you get the best. And in governance, we want the best of people to lead the nation so that we can compete with China, France, Germany, UK, Australia. That is what we want to do. We want to have a nation that is powerful, that is great, that is mighty. So why go back to compare with poor performances? And this is the man. Delegates asako to abadia man. Tie. And you see, the applause from the political slaves. Because Wakobo opposition, a dean leader at that time. Wakobo Mahama Dean, yes. No. Because school no. Na me ne omo di last. Me ne omo nko competition. Because my being saying wo. Tinya dia meko se me ne nko competition. Na mum na me hwe obi te se Alfred Anko Adiama. Me JSS. Ebia me kasa guy ni din. No wa bing a Voltarian guy. That guy was brilliant. He became a medical doctor at the age of, I think he was at the age of 19, 20 or so. Here in the United Kingdom. No one paying too much. We look up to Alfred Anko Adiama. He was exceptional. JSS, he was the best student overall in Ghana, 1997. Overall. Your core SS, 1998. Alfred Anko Adiama wrote A level and O and A level. Our presec, blue and straight. By university. Our Europe had scholarship and came to Europe. At that time, na 13, 14. You don't compete based on your weaknesses. And politicians think Ghanaians are so dumb that every time we should compare weaknesses. No, we don't have time to compete on our weaknesses. Baby, time no day. When are we also going to think about going to the moon? Look, yesterday, one of my friends, who is a retired military officer, British boy, sent me some short video. And he sent me, a friend is saying, a text. Me share video, do you know what? People live in Europe. A friend is saying, drones. To Ghana, just to look at how Ghana our deep seas. And people in Ghana, our naval command, they don't have the gadgets. People come to Ghana and take advantage. When? And you think that we should parade weak men to lead the nation Ghana? You think that we should parade people who are dumb to lead the nation Ghana? When others are prospering. Why do you pride yourself as an American citizen and not a yet Togolese? Because you think America has what? Developed far better than the people of Togo. Why don't you call yourself Togolese? It's also a country. Why don't you call yourself from Benenua? It's also a country. In 1992, there was no story building, skyscraper, which is about 10 story in Dubai in 1992. 92, yeah. When we were going to multi-party democracy. Go and check. No good roads. Today, look at the people. Are they better than us? These are people who live on the desert, on sand. On sand. Building on sand is very, very difficult. Because I bet to me, I collapse at any time. But look at the people. Are they better than us? Today, His Excellency John Mahama is going there. Do you know why? Yebecheche planes. Yebeche planes. They want to give Morocco one of their fighting jets. The people who build the plane, Free France, they say some technicalities and some documentation and agreement terms be so United Arab Emirates for to me fa plane in Konkoche Morocco for. In 2000, not the number of helicopters Ghana winning, and it was 7. Out of 7, it was only 2, and not Ghana for NATO. 2 pay. 5. Muammar al-Gaddafi gifted to the people. I saw it kolo with my eyes at Burma camp, Air Force Base. And my father was telling me, look at these planes, 7. Nini move 5. Obina Debeche, Ghana. When are we going to even build our own aeroplanes? Look at today, President is traveling. Travel on passenger flight. The whole Ghana, we don't even have international airlines. They came 8 good years. They couldn't even get 20 airlines. And such people think that Ghana na ye full. Iti yemfa nkwasiafo mbedi anim. Yemfa nkwasiafo mbedi anim. Who told you that? Now, who don't you deserve the best things? Uba UK, our Mako Suku Papa, and not from. Don't you see it? Uba UK, when we timber ukroma. When have you seen a timber say, oh, you will timber factory with UK? Ubenya timber ukroma free Russia. And ye deba. Ubenya timber ukroma near the free Africa and eba. No timber in this country. And so Korako Square, Omunyam Konya Tinaso. And Kwadako Sukua, Omunya Biane Papedi, are they better than us? The land size of UK is as equal as the land size of Ghana. Ask yourself. Udu kroma nipa wenya 80 year oba no drive abrewa poso no drive no change gear no ebia no dia to ebia automatic no dia to drive no okọ no worry gam oba kroma. You even see old women driving. Ko Ghana na kwahwa ye maamenem timfutu kwan mu be kwan no mfutu kwan no mo ton kokọ wom no mo de nyoma kata o mo hwene obeba no na obowa wankwa beda na the bedi wankwa de babeda kom. And these men had opportunity to change destinies, and because of greediness, wickedness, foolish men who always take charge and cannot even give befitting leadership for their people. Such people, you think I should come here and glorify them and say, oh, respect elders. I should respect the elder who stole the money of the youth and then bought land and houses in abroad. I should respect the elder who could not build hospitals, and when he got sick, he flew to America. I should respect that elder. But that elder did not think of the Ghanaian child. I should respect that elder. You think I am as foolish as you are? I am just a messenger speaking truth. I don't care about what you think about me. You don't buy for me to eat. We have seen leaders who came and did well. And I believe we can do greater and mighty things. How many women are even billionaires in Ghana? How many women? How many? 3 square meals a day, Ghana Fumpo Nyebindi. Recently, our research based in Ghana, 120,000 Ghanaians plus are sleeping outside the city of Accra. There is Saglame housing. Ghana's taxpayers' money, and people are not living in it. Yasesika. And people are sleeping outside. How can people think like this? And you say he's a leader? A leader who cannot provide is as useless as the word useless. Leaders make way where there seems to be no way. That is a leader. Yes. Leaders provide for their people. These are the leaders. Why do you think Donald Trump is shouting and making noise? Do you think if Donald Trump does not know, say, things only that Acadian obeyed? When have you seen a poor man shout in front of a rich man? They beg. Don't you see our leaders always going with begging bowls? Please, can you give me something? Please, can you give me something? Meanwhile, water is always flowing at the backyard of our leaders, but they are always with begging bowls, saying they are thirsty. Americans should fill their bowl so that they can drink water. Huh? Be without. Be without. Look how many Ghanaians that we have them sleeping on the street of Accra. No wise leader has ever come and say, we have 48 engineering regiment. Why should this young boy be sleeping outside Accra? Why don't we put all of them at Saglame? Early morning, give them breakfast. Early morning, give them training. Teach them carpentry, masonry, plumbing, tiling, electrical. Teach them, give them skills, give the people skills. But no leader. 8 years they could not. They say they are better than the NDC. Agree. Let me agree with them. But they took the dollar from 4 cedis and left it at 17 cedis. And you say I should respect such fools, thieves, who steal from their people and go and give it to Akwesi Broni. Akwesi Broni, where Jimmy Kra. Our forefathers a boy and coco. So your friend Abroni, and they are corrupted with Bruni, Abroni. Obroni Jimmy Kra, on Rian free Bruni, and fan coma tuntum, and call ya boa. Yes. Go your giant. But because of inferiority complexes of these foolish leaders, when they sit with anymore, no popo. Okay, so what is the deal? Then they will put their mobile phones on the Charlie, for you crazy for. Huh? In 1960, Kwame Nkrumah was building Pediasi Lodge, building dam, building harbors, building motorways in 1960. Where were the sons and daughters of Abu Dhabi? The people who built United Arab Emirates, they went to the same college, with Kutu Echampo. Yes. Sandhurst Military Academy. Sandhurst Military Academy. They sat in the same military classes with Kutu Echampo. Look how they transformed. Huh? Ghana ni be call Oxford University Oba or the basis in for Ghana ni na call Cambridge, Harvard. Name all the universities. Oba or the basis Mobro Huni no or the be Bonapo. And you think we should praise them? We think we should worship them? No. If you say MPP is better, and one buy and come coin, can you say $1? No, I see not 3 cedis. And I say get me a motorway from Accra to Bunkpurgo yo. I think by now there were factories and companies Juma. Then we say, these people are great leaders. Ghana for the bibiki to be so many. Oh, I'm telling you, Ghana ni we ye bibiki to a manwa a best son any. But they went out and voted for this guy. And that is what I'm telling you. Let me tell you something. I don't come on internet to look for friends. My family is enough for me. I'm not here to just have fame. If I want fame, I will act pono. I will enjoy. I will give doggy. Satisfy myself. And I will go viral. But I'm here because I love the nation Ghana. And truth must be spoken. And we must speak truth to our people. We must start thinking big and acting big and doing big things for our people. How many regions? 16 regions. How many people? Just 35 million Ghanaians. Yet we cannot feed all of them. 1978, Deng Xiaoping, as short as he was, Akufo-Addo is even taller than Deng Xiaoping. Obi said, be neutral. There is nothing called neutral. In this world, you must belong. Obi catch also you're neutral. That person is a frustrated person. What Jimmy? Nothing called neutral. Be objective and love Ghana and fight for Ghana. We're neutral. Which is neutral? You are either a man or a female. If you become a transgender, then you are as confused as the word confusion. So I'm not neutral. Please, I don't do that. Now, listen to me carefully. Deng Xiaoping took 600 million plus people out of poverty from China. Deng Xiaoping. He gave the people education and skills. Today, look at the people of China. In 1980, they told the people of China, nobody should give birth more than one child. People had to sacrifice in 1980. In 1980, you were forced to give birth to only one child. Ladies and gentlemen, Have you asked yourself, what if you go to the labor ward, and then you give birth to twins? Have you asked? Or triplet? The country will take the one child out, and then they will give you only one. This is the extent a country sacrifice to build their people sacrifice to build their country. What twins no o mine fa baako na ya ma baako se fa kofi. They took 600 million people out of poverty. And these people they can't even take care of 10 million people. 20, 30, 50. They gave Bawumia to take care of NAPCO people. Come more 100,000 people. According to Brian Echampo. When Timimpo Anshe NAPCO so, and Pesenipa 35 million. Huh? And you think that we should be praising people like this? No. There is nothing new under the sun. Ebima beyeni bi, abeye sing the edima womo ene. And at the time, they have very little knowledge. When 1980, 81, 82, China first started here, omo yenyo so where the imitation. And I'm a here from where the imitation. Oh, China for your mother and your papa. Where the imitate today. You buy Chinese product and you forget that in 1980, your ancestors were calling it imitation. Oma ya be perfecting men. They produce their own cars, their aeroplanes, their own ship. What? Tell me. What about you? You have manganese. Manganese. In this day that everybody is going electrical cars, do you know what you can use manganese for? Manganese alone should be able to employ about 2 million Ghanaians. Manganese. Take over the continent of Africa. Domain. Possess Africa. Don't think about Europe and America. We are Ghana president. Don't even focus on America and Europe. Don't. Focus on Africa because the bigger market is even closer to you. The market of Nigeria alone is almost about 200 million people. The continent of Africa, almost about 1 billion. Don't focus far. Look to people that you can supply what they need. Liberian people, you can supply. Make sure that all the West African countries, you have people who will supply all schools in West Africa, chairs and decks. If you give an ambassador a job and the ambassador cannot fulfill the KPIs, the key performance indicators, sack that ambassador. No time to waste. Let your people have dominance on the continent of Africa. Let us be billionaires. Let our women be billionaires. Our men be trillionaires. Some are dominating in countries like Mauritania, countries like South Africa. When you go to South Africa, Ghana businesses that are thriving in South Africa is one man church. But go to Ghana and see South African business. Shop centers. And you think that we should keep quiet. Thank you, Scarecrow. Huh? You think that we should just keep mute? No. The days of wicked leaders, empty heads are over. And we would run home and tell our people. And we would tell our women and our children that days are over. Yes. What engine? He said that yes, having twins was treated as a single birth. But in China at the time, when you read the book of Deng Xiaoping, it tells you children were separated. Yes, because they know if you go home, you can't take care of the child. So the government would take care of those children. Yeah. I know medically, when you give birth to twins is one. But in China, they made sure they separated people. And then the government gave them the necessary education, took care of them. That was the days when they started building the corporation schools. These people came and said they were building Builders Corporation. America built Builders Corporation. They used the Builders Corporation to teach people from the days of in Alabama, Massachusetts. They trained people. And look at us. And you see, it's so funny that people think that they have attended universities, and so they must be wiser, knowledgeable. I understand. It is true. Education is good. I'm an educated person. My Kobe. A best Kobe. But you see, if you cannot use your education to take your people out of poverty, it's useless education. Understand it. Uko suku no wentimi amfa mboa wo manfo a nyansa bi ani. Nyansa bi ani. And that is the gospel truth. So we must make sure say information, no, which is knowledge, no, must benefit the people. So why is the people poor? Because leaders, no, omakunya information, no, that information, no, and who nim faso manko for no. Oh yes. And that is why you be advocating for what? Natural resource education. Simple. That is education. Natural resource education. What is natural resources? The things that is around us. The gold, the diamond, the water, the bauxite, the manganese. Teach the people the value, the usages. And you see how it will expand the minds of Ghanaians. And you see how Ghanaians will start thinking about adding value to these natural resources. They will be more creative people. Why should we, to date, import iron rods from Russia, China, America? Why? When we have a lot of basalt rock in Volta region. Tell me. Every person who could be a fear in Chiniwo, a fear be in Chiniwo. But how many people are even mining salt in Ghana? And people are eager mining gold in Ghana's rivers. When salt alone can employ a lot of Ghanaians. What about bamboo? We use bamboo in building. Bamboo is in excess when you go to the western part of Ghana. And there's a lot. We can do a lot with what we have. But you see, just like Bawumia answered, Samiye we in area. A dear bang and a maye. So to him, you must suffer. But that should not be the case. Semi papa nantiko school. Na se watoka and chese esamisume nantiko school near park car. No. Ebi be bre na ebi ma me de akreti ay de atoto no ma na enwa ba betoyen. Ti semi papa time on nantiko school na ene obeye adwuma as a military officer and was adwuma in the mining sector and otumi talk car say me go school on park car na me nanti go school nyansa be ne wo e so pe driver dey go school. But our people, our leaders like Bawumia, and so we pray it should not be the case. Ladies and gentlemen,
you have promised abolishing birth tax, e-levy, flat import duty, one-time tax amnesty, among others. If you really believe that that is what Ghana needs, why should we wait till you become the president and not implement it now?
Why don't I do it now? And why do I want to? I must have a manifesto. Otherwise, if I do everything now, if I could, what would I do when I come into office? I mean, how can you do everything now? Even President Mahama, former president, who was president, I'm only vice president, but he was president. Why didn't he do everything then? I Me, why is he coming back? He had full authority. I don't have full authority. The budget that has gone to Parliament, which has been passed, is not my budget. Is it my budget? It's not my budget.
The budget is not his budget. Is it my budget? No. And the people were also shouting, no. What is budget? Simply put, akonhoma. Simply put, they chop money to take care of the people of Ghana. Saying any budget, and fano, it doesn't even care. Meanwhile, the same taxpayer, no, the taxes are will pay the taxes near the Triani Kabosumi. The same taxpayer, no, I will say, any budget, and fano, the same taxpayer, the same Ghanaian, no, you bet the taxes near the Ababi Triana Bosumi, no, when you be the talk a year makeup, a man who can say Mary Kay makeup, MK, no, the Abu Bonnie Yirianim. Npp delegates, anyway.
The budget that has gone to Parliament, which has been passed, is not my budget. Is it my budget? It's not my budget. The budget goes in the name of the president, doesn't go in the name of the vice president. But when you have to think about what new do you want to do, you come up with new ideas. And I've come up with new ideas, which I want to do when we come into office. Everyone who is running for office, whether you are Kamala Harris or you are Bawumia, you still have to think about what you have to do when you get into office. And this is why I'm presenting my new ideas as to what to do.
You have...
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for spending time with me. We'll do the same thing, same time, God willing, tomorrow. I go by the name D Sexy D Ren, Dr. Ren. Papa Ghana, I've taken the name Papa Ghana for a specific reason. If you've not followed me on TikTok, please, let's build a family together. And I go fire for fire. That's it. I speak the truth. That's it. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please kindly do so. Or TikTok, I can also subscribe to the YouTube channel and enjoy the video again. Dr. Ren TV. Dr. Ren TV. The names are a lot. Because me body ni binami jebia ebe bone amankofobi. Timesre moa. Medamu nyina amase. See you same time, God willing. Ebe saba na yasanso aba bedin komo. Thank you and take good care of yourselves.